Hello and welcome back to On the Workbench. Today I'm excited to bring to you the launch of the Generation 3 Kobalt 24v Max brushless core tool set. So today, September 15th, we've got the launch of a whole new line of core tools here from Kobalt. So today we've got the brushless drill driver kit. We're going to take a look at today to see what you get in this kit. So this is a kit that includes a battery, a charger, and the new tool. Key specs here on the front: 850 inch-pounds of torque, 2,000 max RPMs. So if we look at the back of the box here, we can see a couple of the other key specs here: 2-speed mechanical gearbox, 1/2-inch mechanical chuck. This is a Jacobs chuck, 23-position clutch plus drill mode. 2-position bit holder. We'll take a look at that in just a second here. The grip, built-in LED work light that's at the bottom of the tool here. It's got the 1/2-inch chuck. That's probably the key spec here. Compact, 850 inch-pounds of torque, 2,000 RPMs. Now, one of the big things that's changed with these new tools is the packaging, as you can tell. We used to get a glimpse of what else is in the Kobalt lineup, and perhaps sometimes a preview of what's to come. The new packaging is void of those previews. So let's take a look and see what we get in the box. And I'll note the date code on this was manufactured April of 2022. So if we go ahead and open up the box, what we get in this kit is going to be the following. We get a bag that we can put our drill in. We have a 2 amp hour battery. We have the new updated basic charger. I believe this is 85 watts. So that's a nice update over the old charger. We have our belt clip. We have our drill. An auxiliary handle. That's a nice touch. A manual for the charger, the battery, and the drill. So now if we take a look at the drill, the first thing that stands out is just how compact this drill is in terms of the head, from front of the tip of the chuck to the rear end of the drill. Pulling out the tape measure, that checks in at just under 7 inches. Obviously, it'll be longer depending upon the size of bit or drill bit that you put in there. If you extend that all the way out, we're looking at about 7.5 inches. So that's a nice compact size. We've got the light here at the bottom. We'll go ahead and connect this up here. This battery out of the box has 2 bars of charge. Obviously, your amount of charge may vary. I recommend definitely giving that a full charge here. I love the fact that this comes with an auxiliary handle. If you've ever had to drill through the side of your house or through vinyl siding to be able to put a new cable through or something of the like, an auxiliary handle is something that you absolutely need to have for your drill. And a lot of these drills these days, for some reason, don't come with that unless you buy the hammer drill. But it's nice to see the basic drill actually comes with the auxiliary handle in the box. And then the belt clip that we have here. So we've got the clip, a 2-sided bit that's a straight or flat, and a Phillips number 2 combination bit. And then we also have a bit holder for the other side. So depending upon if you're right or left-handed or how you like to carry your tools, you can take your belt clip and put it on one side or the other, and then flip-flop the opposite side with your bit holder. So that's a nice touch. It'd be nice if you could buy extras of these bit holders, because I'm thinking that'd be nice to be able to retrofit my impact driver and some other tools with these. That'd be really nice if you could buy that separately, but I don't believe that's available separately. So one of the things I want to check now is we've got the screw and the belt clip and the bit. Let's see if we can put these together and actually use this and be able to install the belt clip without needing to reach for a handheld screwdriver. Obviously, a handheld screwdriver would make that a little easier, but you can definitely do that without needing to reach for another tool. We'll flip this over, put our bit holder on the other side, see if we can drop that screw in there, and do the same right out of the box here like this. So it's nice to see we can set everything up here with the tools that come in the box. Obviously, if you don't need a belt clip or the bit holder, you can take that off. So then on top, we've got our 2-speed clutch. We go up to speed mode 2. We'll get our maximum speed. So when we have this in speed mode 1, we're looking at up to about 550 RPMs and that max of 2000 in speed mode number 2. So the other thing that's interesting about this is going deeper in the tool of what you don't see is the motor and the gears and the brushless motor, is that this is a brushless tool. There are some of the other tools on the market that are not brushless, although it seems to be the trend that almost all tools these days are going brushless, and this is no exception. And the lightweight tool design with a brushless motor should extend the longevity of this to make it perfect for a homeowner, do-it-yourselfer, or anybody else. All right, so I've got my wife's kitchen scale out, and I'm now to weigh the tool. I've taken off the clips just to make this comparison, and then we're going to set this on the scale, and this checks in just a hair under 4 pounds at 3.999 pounds. Breathe on it wrong and it'll show 4. So clearly they were trying to keep this lightweight. I love the compact size. And as you've been noticing here, the more I've looked at this, that they've even updated the grip here just a little bit, where you've got the Kobalt hexagons along the side, and the battery has also been changed a little bit with the latest generation, where it says Kobalt across the front, whereas the previous generation had the logo like that. So little updates like that are all included with this drill. And now the question comes, well, how well does she work? Well, let's take a look at that and see if we can answer that question today. And now to see what this drill can do here, I've got the drill and I've got a 3/4 inch Milwaukee speed bore bit that we'll go ahead and chuck up into the drill. And then I've got a piece of pressure treated 2x6 lumber here. Go ahead and lock this in place with this Jacobs chuck. Now let's up the ante. I've got a pair of brand new Diablo 1-inch spade bits. One, two, three. All right, so I was able to do it, and I should note that was on speed mode 2. It did bind up a little bit there at the end. Let's try that Kobalt one more time. Pretty easy. Now let's take out the spade bit, and we'll replace it with an 1 3/4 hole saw. Admittedly, this saw is definitely seen better days, so that should up the ante quite a bit here. This is the sort of cut I would probably prefer to be doing with a auxiliary handle, but I'm going to try it freehand and we'll see how it goes on this 2x pressure treated wood here. Okay, so it didn't quite make it all the way through here. I should mention that is on speed mode number 2. Let's try this on speed mode number 1. We'll come right over here. So it did it. It definitely took a bit of work. I'm not saying this is an easy test. It's just a test here to measure up to see how well it does. All right, so this new drill here has got quite a bit of features to it. The size is great, and it can definitely cut. We was able to cut an 1 3/4 hole saw with no problem. 1-inch spade bit, 3/4-inch speed bore with no problem into pressure treated wood. And so this drill, you know, it's got a lot to like about it. A little bit that separates it from the XTR in the lineup, and not to mention the kit includes the newer charger, which is 85 watts as opposed to 45 watts. So they've definitely upped the game on the charger that comes with it. And so it's definitely a compelling proposition when you consider the price. Something to think about the next time you're looking for a drill or thinking about what you want to invest in. The other big thing with these Kobalt tools really comes down to not just when you're thinking about this tool, but what's behind it, and that's the batteries. Because in many other platforms, these batteries is where it starts to really get expensive and separates themselves from the pack. That's where a lot of money can be spent or lost when you need to expand. Obviously, there's going to be pros and cons when it comes to buying combo kits, and the Kobalt provides this new Generation 3 drill and a variety of combo kits that you can look out for, like the one you saw here today, of a drill, 1 battery, and a charger. You can easily pick up a second battery for about 30 bucks, give or take. Watch your sales on that. Or pick up another tool or a 2-pack of batteries or something like that. And you've got the same brushless technology, a 5-year warranty. And so there's a lot to like here about these Kobalt tools. If you got any other questions or comments, put it down below. Thanks for watching today, and thanks to the folks behind the scenes at Kobalt for helping make today's video possible. Have a great day. Bye.